What's the segue? Oh, good sarcasm. Well, I'll start with some sarcasm. Rich people are the same people. The billionaires, the oligarchs are the people that will piss down your leg and tell you it's raining. All right, go to your story.
I just realized I was muted that whole time, so nobody heard anything I said.
What? Damn it! Wow.
Just said, I think people from what you said, they got what I said about my non sequitur. Stock options to make money off you. We are going to be talking about last week. We talked about MTV. I think it was last week or maybe a week prior. MTV is shutting down its channels, specifically the ones that do music videos and stuff. And people are asking, is this the end of music videos? Well, my opinion, without reading this article, is no. But we'll see what Shad D'Souza has to say on The Guardian.
Oh boy.
The launch of MTV in 1981 ushered in a new era of music, showing music videos 24 hours a day. Television channels redefined artist marketing and launched the careers of artists such as Michael Jackson and Madonna, whose public personas became inseparable from the gripping, frequently controversial clips they produced to be played on the service. Now, that chapter of music history appears to be drawing to a close, with MTV's parent company Paramount announcing last week that its 5 dedicated music channels in the UK, MTV Music, MTV 80s, MTV 90s, Club MTV, and MTV Live, will cease broadcasting on the 31st of December this year. The flagship MTV channel, which broadcasts reality programs such as Catfish, The Hills, and Geordie Shore, will still remain in operation. Don't worry. Your reality TV shows aren't going anywhere. For some, it represents the end of an era. Others, such as the musician Hannah Diamond, suggest that era may have already been over some time ago. I think Omlin was also saying that. And when they started only showing reality TV shows on the channel, that's when it ended. Last few
There was a
years,
day.
Sorry?
There was a day I stopped watching. There's a day I stopped watching MTV and started watching VH1 because VH1 would play the classic MTV videos.
Yeah.
Why do I want to watch this crap? It's fucking.
I
It's
was
not
watching
music anymore.
Fuse, which I think that channel went off air a while back, but
Yeah,
Fuse was like the
good too,
pop
yeah.
punk rock, whatever, the new metal stuff like that. The new rock, the new generation of rock music was on Fuse.
Fuse was like, did they even have BJs?
Yeah, they did. They had VJs that were saying like, and that was your blah 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 video for the new upcoming single blah blah blah. Yeah, they had that, and they also had a really, I can't remember his name right now, but he was a really great interviewer. He asked really good questions to when he got fans on. Yeah, huh?
MTV used to have real journalists like Kurt Loder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember what his name was, but I think his name was Steve or something, and he was very good at just asking the right questions, and it's very interesting to listen to. Yeah, very sad.
He was kind of a pedantic little kind of a, what's the word? Condescending kind of a jerk sometimes though, because I remember him asking. She was interviewing Jewel, and he felt it was his job to explain to her what a word meant. And she called him a condescending asshole in the interview. Oh, that was a real condescending. I know what words mean, guy. I forget what the word was. It's funny. Anyway, they had I used to know the BJs like Mark Goodman, Martha Quinn. I used to know the BJs' names. That's crazy, right? Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Julie Brown.
Anyways, back.
Julie Brown.
I thought you were done, and then you keep talking. Why do you do that?
Pauly Shore was a VJ. Or Pauly Shore.
Are you done speaking?
Go ahead.
Okay. Anyways, the last few years, MTV has sort of transformed into more of a nostalgic memory, she says. It hasn't been part of the conversation for such a long time that it really doesn't surprise me that they're ending it. As an independent artist, she says, YouTube has always been the primary platform for music video releases. Yeah, for a while now. Since YouTube became a platform, I think, people started putting their music videos up there first. The specific shuttering of the brand's music platforms does call into question the position of the music video in today's industry, and whether the form still provides a valuable outlet for expression and promotion. Yes, but maybe I'm old. Jennifer Byrne, head of the development of Academy Films, the famed production company that launched the careers of filmmakers such as Jonathan Glazer through their music video work, says that labels aren't as willing to invest heavily in videos as they once were. They're trying to spend that money on so many more deliverables than there used to be. Yeah, we need to spend our own money on TikTok trends or something, right? Make a TikTok trend for this music video instead of a music video, and then everyone will know our song. She's referring to the multiplicity of online video and social media platforms. It used to be just 1 3-minute video. Now it's how do you reach all different audiences, and can you cut it into 10 different ways? Iris Lutz, a London-based director who has made videos for British pop singers like Pink Pantheress and George Riley, says the budgets for videos are shrinking rapidly, even for seemingly simple clips. The number of times I'll come up with an idea to me will come with an idea that to me seems easy, and people are like, no, that's going to be 50 billion pounds, he says. I'm like, that's funny because it's a one house with 4 people. I don't know what's going on. Neither Lutz nor Byrne believe that the end of MTV will significantly impact music videos overall. In Lutz's mind, videos now are less promotional tools than vehicles for relatability and branding that makes a viewer want to buy into the artist, she says. They're just the fastest of the ecosystem of a musician. Because of TikTok and the rise of independent artists, people put out music as soon as they're done with it. So a video is designed to convey that immediacy, where they're at in one time, rather than a big splash like 15 years ago. There are also still barriers to entry for smaller artists, says Diamond. The music videos I've made have been made through sheer luck, grafting, or multiple years of work put into one thing, she says. I've become a musician in an era where artists don't get the budget to make a music video unless they're a really big artist with a big label behind them that think it's going to be a worthwhile investment.
That's always been the case.
Yeah, of course. That's been the case with humanity. I don't want to put my money on that because I don't think you're going to make any money. Directors are feeling the pinch too. Byrne says that where back in the day an artist would have to be like, I like what Glazer's doing. I'm going to talk to him now. You're pitching to an artist, maybe 10 different directors, and that's free labor on the director's part, creating this amazing treatment. Yes, okay, so anybody who doesn't know what a treatment is, it's when somebody says, okay, here's the song. I want to make this music video about how I love eating cupcakes, and I want cupcakes to be in there, and then you as a director have to go for your free time, for free, nobody's paying you, to go, okay, here's an idea, we're going to do this with the cupcakes, and we draw a storyboard out, we give you pictures of different, like stuff from Pinterest, right? I want your costume to look like something like this, or I want the backgrounds to look something like this, or we can find a room that's like this, right? Here you go, here's my treatment. And 10 different people are doing that for you as an artist. And then you go, I like that one. And then, well, there goes all that work I did. Didn't even choose me at the end of the day. So, yeah, it's, I can see where they're coming from there. She says...
Well, there's a lot of things to consider besides that, yeah.
Plus, she says no one makes money out of these videos. Yes, they do. They sell records or get streams. I'm just saying.
You hope.
I know what they're mean by they're not making videos, but I don't think music videos have ever made money directly. Right? You don't sell the music video and then somebody purchases it and says, yeah, I own this music video now. That doesn't happen, right? You use the music video as a marketing project so that people will buy the thing that you're actually selling, which is the music.
Right. The Thriller video might have made money. I think it released it in theaters. It was a half hour long.
Yeah, but I guess you could also argue that the people who, like MTV, might have made money off of it by being the first person to premiere the video, right? That kind of idea.
Yeah, they sell commercial time.
Anyway, production companies don't make money off of these new projects, but we still do them because they're really important and a vital part of a director finding their own voice. Yes, a lot of famous directors start out directing music videos.
Spike Jones! We talked about him the other day.
Yeah,
Spike Jones. Yeah.
Part of the problem, of course, is that content budgets now have to stretch across short-term video. 2. Lutz says that while TikTok videos can be shot on a DSLR camera, a guy with a guitar and a dream singing on a pub stool, they can also be just as creative and innovative as traditional videos. Content can be added facet to the musician's world, she says. citing her work with the band Confidence Man, which she says is on par with their shows and music videos because they have fun with it. Despite everything, videos can still be a pipeline to feature directing, says Byrne. If you look at Everything Everywhere All at Once director, the Daniels, they started off in the music video world. They won an Oscar, she says. Music videos still allow those unique personalities to shine through and take risks. And also they're shorter, right? Instead of doing like a 1 year, 6 month, 8 month, whatever production, usually music videos you can do in 2 days, maybe a week if it's like really complicated. I did a music video in 1 day and not even 24 hours. I think it was only 12 hours.
Right.
Of course, I was just a gaffer. I was not directing it. But the point is, right, it's possible to do this work shortly and you still get the experience of working on a set, working with talent, working with other parts of the production like lighting and sound and those people, right? You can get all that experience from a music video.
You don't need sound. Wait a minute. You don't even need sound for a music video. It's provided. It's already, the music is there. You're just, no microphones needed, right? Nobody's going to talk. Nobody's going to say anything. It's going to be a music video. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was just giving you an example of ways that you can get the experience of being a director without actually having to spend months on end. And now
it's cutting your teeth.
Yeah, cutting your teeth.
Yeah. So my
where was I?
Sarcasm,
I was towards the end of the article, and then my story crashed.
Okay, sorry. Oh shit. Well, I'll sing a song. Let's make our own music video while you're waiting.
Music videos allow unique personalities to shine through and take risks. Last month, the Wall Street Journal reported that Paramount was looking at ways to revitalize the MTV brand. And Diamond says that given how volatile and changeable the industry is, it's hard to make any assumptions about the future of videos. Who knows? Who knew that vinyl was going to make such a massive comeback, you know? Says Lutz. She says, Lutz agrees. It's like an album. Albums are never going to go away, and music videos are like a punctuation for an album. They're always going to exist. Yeah, it does feel weird. Like, I mean, even maybe because I come from like the MTV era, the music video era, but I can't think of somebody releasing a new track, like a new single, and then like there's no video for it. You know? That's part of the fun of a new single is not just, an artist I love is making new music, but also I can watch how they're want me to think about it maybe, or what they think about it through the music video, right? Sometimes music videos are nonsensical and have nothing to do with the music, and sometimes they do, but it's just another avenue of expression for that art that is the song, right? So I can't think of, they released a new track and there's no video and you'll never see a video, and I'm like, huh? I did completely get uninterested. I just zero interest in it after if there's no music video sometimes. But that's my culture segment on music videos aren't going anywhere.
I will refer back for my sarcasm, to Frank Zappa and what he said about MTV. He said MTV has a great business model going, right? You don't pay for the production of the videos. The artists have to go out, unless they got a buddy that works in the film industry, they got to go out and spend their own money making the video, right? They don't know if MTV's ever going to play it. They give it to MTV for free. MTV gets to run commercials, sell commercials to run that video. That's their business model. How did they screw that up?
I guess they must have just stopped making... I think it must have been YouTube. I know they started doing reality shows before YouTube really became a thing. But I think video streaming in general just became easier and easier to do over time, and you didn't need to rely on TV so much for that kind of access to video.
Oh, let's bring up reality shows. Another scam they couldn't lose at, right? You're not paying actors. You're paying reality show people that don't have a union, right? And you can kick them off if they're any, hey,
we did a story about that, last month, right? There was a
perfect show.
Somebody on a reality TV show who's suing the BBC or something because they were treated badly. And they have no rights as a actor.
Treated like slaves. Yeah, treated like slaves, paid less than minimum wage. The whole friggin' kit and caboodle. What a business model. You hire non-professionals, you don't have to pay them, right? Even the one that Joe Rogan, what was that called? Fear Factor? Same fucking shit. What do you need? You don't pay anybody. You just have a prize for the winner. And they sign a waiver in case they get hurt that they can't sue you. Wow. What a scam that is. All reality shows are a scam. That's why I don't watch them. Nothing real about them, for one thing. There's always somebody whispering in somebody's ear, hey, you need to start a fight with so-and-so. Okay.
I'm
And it's
trying to
time for
find the
history.
interviewer guy from Foos TV.
Oh.
What his name was, because I'm like, what happened to that guy?
It might have been Kurt Loder. He was on MTV. He was their news guy. He's the guy that broke the story of every rock star dying. Like I'm the guy.
Supposedly Fuse is still on air. I thought it was off air. I don't know. I don't watch TV anymore.
It's probably low. Like I said, it's low production costs. Same reason. What's your production cost? You're playing videos that already exist. That's your production cost.
Yeah, here we go. I think his name was Steven Smith, maybe.
He made that name up. He made
that does sound like a random guy. I don't remember his name, but he was a really great interviewer. Maybe he did something bad, so he's been wiped.
Stay in history anyway.
Yeah, he's been wiped off the internet. Maybe he did something bad.
Yeah.
But when you can't find somebody's name, I assume they must have committed a crime or something.
What's that British guy, Tommy Seville or whatever his name is? He got wiped from the internet for everything he did, right?
Like nobody talks about that guy anymore because he was a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Next